lovely beings, this reality is not easy. This is a great reality. And once you wake up, like when you have a spiritual awakening, you find out that so much things are different than they told you. And we're so much like programmed to think in a certain way and to act like a certain way. And once you wake up, you're like, what the is this? And then you try to figure it out, and you find more loopholes and more rabbit holes and more things that they lied about. And it's like, there were giants. Big trees are, big mountains were actually big trees in the past. They're like ancient civilizations that were much more civilized than us, and you can't it's like, and people think like this is the most advanced civilization. Like it's like hilarious once you know. Like first it's like really shitty. You're like, what the fuck? And I lied, and I'm different, and I'm not okay. Like you think you're going crazy, and then you find out, and you're like, yeah, oh wait a minute, this whole thing is crazy. And then you were like, oh shit, they told all the truth in movies. And then you find out like all the politicians are like so corrupt, and they're like actually like really really evil, and the entertainment industry also, and then the music industry. But I'm like, at least something is coming out. Like Diddy was fiddling little boys, and it's like the people that were already awake, like the were conspiracy theorists, they knew this already for years. But they're talking, and a lot of people don't take them for seriously. But when it's like at one point millions of people sharing about the same things, like it's getting out and people seeing it, like this is like not normal, and this like they're singing, like they have satanistic costumes, they look like the devil, and there's some different agendas, and also with religion, to obey, don't everything needs to be like it is, and don't take responsibility for yourself, what you're doing. It's really crazy, this reality. So I just make videos also to like for you to understand a bit more, but also like for everything you find out there's something else that's contradictory. Like it's all the time like constant like for your attention, and like a lot of things it's like things that distract you from everyday reality. So it's really about being here and enjoying what you're doing, enjoying with the people where you're doing, enjoying it where you're doing it, and really understand this, that there's nothing to understand actually, just for you to enjoy it, but also don't harm anybody, but also help others like who are still stuck in like belief systems and a job that they don't like, or in a place that they don't like. And you can share about a different way of thinking, a different way of being, different way of living your life, a different way of making sure you are more healthier. I do a lot of detox and fasting and fruits, and like there's so more different ways of being. Like I don't have makeup, I don't shave, like that's already crazy for most people. Like yeah, for me it's like crazy. Why would you put a substance in your face, like those lips that are like puckered? But on the other side, people need to do what they need to do, but I don't think it's healthy, especially when I heard like a lot of people like they have breast implants and they get like a lot of physical problems from it, and like really really severe physical problems with it because they start leaking and stuff. So I just want to let people know there's a different way out there, and you're not crazy for wanting to be a bit different, or yeah, because the world needs the difference you make. And we talked about it today live on YouTube about like being different and like embracing that you're different. Like if you would be the same as anybody else, you don't make a difference in this world, and this world needs the difference you make. So if I can inspire you to start sharing, inspire you to start sharing a bit more of your truth, and yeah, that is all what I want to do, because I set myself also free by sharing what I need to share. And a lot of times when I start sharing, I don't even know what I'm sharing exactly, but sometimes I get from people back like, oh, that's exactly what I need to hear, and I needed to hear this, and this made my day. And I'm like, yeah, there I did it for. But also to really like understand myself more. Like the whole base of everything is know thyself. What do you like? What do you don't like? What are your yeses? What are your no's? What did you get excited from? And what do you like to do? How are you going to live? And yeah, I get very excited. I am very excited about life and how I'm living it and how my views on life. And I always think if everybody would see the same, it would be easier. But on the other side, we are here to, everybody has a different lens and different view and different cultural background and ideas. We are here to learn from each other. That is the co-creating. And that is the learning. You're like the ever student also. You're a teacher, but also a student, because you learn for everybody. And that is so beautiful. And that's why I also like talking with everybody about certain like inspiring subjects for me. So this is what I wanted to share. Like, just be you, be the difference you want to see in this world, be the change you want to see in this world, and know that everything is different than they told us. Like, don't think the moon and the sun is farther away than they told us. And I don't think even they can come on the moon. On one hand, they can't come on the moon, but on the other hand, maybe there are extraterrestrials, but it's extraterrestrials. Maybe it's extra terrain. Maybe there's more terrain outside the ice wall, just in Game of Thrones. Like, for me, like, everything is possible. Like, I don't know what to believe anymore, because they lied about so many things like this. But I was like, there's different possibilities out there. Like, do we have a flat earth? Do we have a round earth? Do we have a concave earth? It can all be possible. Like, I'm not like, it's this and I don't believe you. No, like, all the perspectives can be there. But that they lied about it, it's like quite clear. And yeah, NASA also lies about lots of things. Yeah, like, you can check the documentary Level with Me and you find that also out. But it's like, and also all those false flag, and then there were wars, and it's like they get the war machine going and the profits, while like innocent men and children, like men, women and children are dying. Like, no one wants this. No real like person that has any inkling of compassion and love in themselves wants other people dying. We're all brothers and sisters here. And it's really strange, like, things are happening and people like just go on with their daily lives because they were so numb. We're so numb. It's crazy. Like, there's still that thing that happened in Hawaii, like like houses are wiped out, and the people are like, most of the people are like in hotels and on the beach there, and they don't like they're not being helped. And then the whole Israel-Gaza thing, like, this is like, it's from both sides, and it's like, it's horrible. And like, how numb did we get that we don't want peace? Like, come on. And also like, but I also understand there's so many people struggling with everything. And they're like, their life force energy goes to their job, and in the evening and in the weekends they're like like exhausted. They don't have time to research like I do. I'm glad that I have that freedom to do whatever I want to do. Like, I get up when I want, and I like share when I want to share. And I have different possibilities of making income, and people can join me. But there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, you do you. If it works for you, you do you. But yeah, I just still want to share some things with everybody. And yeah. But one thing is for sure, this reality is not what they told you. We've been programmed by the television. History is one big lie. The good guys are the bad guys. You're probably holier than the Pope. You can research that as well. We're probably, most of the people are holier than any Pope. It's one big ritualistic satanic ritual, like drinking the blood of Christ and eating his flesh. Yeah, it's if you think about it, if you know about it, like, yeah. So the conspiracy theorists are actually, spoiler alerts, we know it. We know the satanistic music industry before they got to Diddy and a lot of others. And it will come out like more and more. And then you're like, but we also not about like, I told you so. No, we just want to help you and inform you and about a lot of things. So we really have the best interest of you in hand. And I hope you find out what is actually happening. What is actually happening in this world. And you start educating, like sharing this about others. Like, I'm not a teacher, I'm an awakener. Awakening to you, your reality and yourself. Like, we are more powerful beings than we actually are. Like, so many things also be lied about ourselves and our amazing abilities. So thank you for listening.